Good morning. Every time I start filming, Mosley starts to walk around. Mo, what do you have? Give me that. Give me that. Drop. With a baby toy. This is from from Tilly's photo shoot when she was 6 months. I did a donut thing. So I'm just trying to like clean up a little bit from the holidays and from grandparents week that we had. One of Tilly's favorite snacks are these, not necessarily the organic ones, but I have these too. Hold up. These. But Paul also enjoys them as well. So I bought them in massive amounts. Oh, I just do not feel awake yet. Massive amounts on Amazon. So this probably does not make much sense, but I am going to take them out of the Amazon box and put them in this OXO cereal container. Today is a very weird weather couple days in Virginia. It is January 4th, and it's 54 degrees outside. It should be like freezing temperatures right now. It's not. Yesterday it was like 65. Today is supposed to be like 65. Very weird. And it's been like that for a couple days. But I'm trying to clean up the pantry. If you watch my video, you know that we had mice. That was fun. Might as well add more stress during the holidays. We didn't trap them. Matt was going to. Bought traps. And then in full Matt fashion, just never did it. So what I did is I removed their food source. So they're out of my kitchen, but I know they're still here. I can actually hear them above my office when I'm editing. So they're still around. I'll let Matt deal with that though. I'm just eliminating their food source and not leaving things like this. Like anything that's like thin plastic they can get through. So I've been pretty much putting everything in containers or mason jars. Look at this. Isn't that fun? It's like sand art. Do you remember sand art? I don't know if I actually did it. That used to be big at the beach when I was a kid. You could like get these different jars that make sand art. Probably not the best use of this container, but I didn't have any other large quantity of snacks to fill it up. All right, show me. Wow. You're so good at that, bud.
There's a water thing here. Wow, the dolphins. But we got 2 wings.
Wow, bud, that looks awesome. I had a little bit of time this morning where I was very unmotivated and just sitting here drinking my coffee, watching YouTube. But that's okay. It's one of those days. We're still like recovering. But I wanted to show you this. Isn't this pretty? Some of them are dying. My mother-in-law got these for me. So I don't know if you can see it. My mother-in-law and father-in-law got me this for my 40th birthday. And either they said or I said, or I don't remember. But I was like, that's a really expensive piece of equipment. So I'm like, that's birthday, Christmas for like the next 2 years. I don't know if they'll abide by that, but like that's a huge gift to give, which I'm very thankful for and use all the time. As you can see, I have dinner rolls in there, which we're going to look at later. They brought me flowers. I love flowers. One of my friends, she posted on Facebook that what she wanted for Christmas is her husband to buy her flowers every month for a year. And he did. She would post them online, and I love seeing the flower arrangements that he would do. They're so cute. Well, he didn't do them. He bought them. Anyway, that's done. Tilly's sleeping. I'm having my second cup of coffee. I don't know if I said this in another video, but one of my indulgences over this whole holiday season, because Matt's been home since his surgery Thanksgiving. He didn't go back to work after that. We've been having so much coffee, it's ridiculous. I brought up the big coffee maker. I usually do drip coffee, but we have a big plastic coffee maker that we bring up when we have parents here. It's still sitting there because I'm using it. But we were doing like a full pot of coffee for the both of us and just drinking coffee like all morning. It was amazing, great, but that's way too much caffeine for anybody's system, so we're trying to stop that. Breakfast is done, made. Paul has been just wanting bacon for breakfast, so I made him 2 more pieces. They're cooling off because he asked for that. I have the dishwasher just on rinse because I'm lazy. I don't feel like cleaning Tilly's tray. She's napping. She could wake up at any moment. We're going through like a sleep regression, I'm guessing. She's just all over the place. There was a day the other day she didn't do a morning nap. She only napped 20 minutes in the afternoon. Most nights she's been getting up at least once. She was up last night. I tried to put her down at 7 and she was like, eh. She stayed up. So I brought her down here. I made my dinner rolls. I put laundry in. I like tidied up down here. Brought her back up like an hour and a half later, got her down. So that was pretty late, like 9-ish. And she slept this morning until 5:30, so I'll take it. We had house guests over, so people are wearing shoes in my house, which I do not care for, but I'm not going to ask people to take their shoes off when they're in my home. I think that's rude. If you volunteer to take your shoes off, bonus points. But I'm not going to ask people, especially our parents. They're older, not as nimble as they used to be. But with the coffee station set up here, this happens. Does this happen to anybody else? I don't know why people struggle with pouring coffee, but they do in my house. What do you have to say, Mel? You just smell baking, huh? Yes. I need to clean the floors. I'm gonna steam mop them. You're not supposed to steam mop these type of floors. I don't really care. They're all beat up and gross anyway. I've tried like the nice like gentle spray cleaners, the spray mops. They don't get it as clean as my steam mop, so I'm going for it. I feel like it's not a lot of steam. But I'm gonna try to find an essential oil. What do I want? So I bought these essential oil kits on Amazon a few years ago. It's P&J Trading. It says Premier Fragrance Oil. I have zero idea what the quality of this oil is. But they have seasonal ones. They have fall ones and they have Christmas themed ones. I don't really use them for my diffuser anymore, so what I do is I sprinkle them on the floor. You're not supposed to put essential oils in your steam mop, like in the water reservoir. So I used to put it on the mop head and then go for it. Lemon is a great one to use in the kitchen too. It helps get, you know, grease and grime and stuff off. But like I said, I'm trying to use these up. So I just like sprinkle it in front of the floor as I'm steam mopping, and the house smells amazing for about like, I don't know, 30 minutes, and then it wears off. So we're gonna do that. I picked this one because like I said, I'm trying to use them up. This one's candy cane. Has a very artificial candy cane smell to it. So we're gonna use this one. I'm gonna steam mop the floors and get that done off my checklist. Let me just see what I got going on here. Water the house plants. I have a credit card due. I gotta change my razor heads. Deep clean the shower. I loathe doing that so much. I've been eyeing up those like electric scrubbers. I think there's one on Target or on Amazon for like 60 bucks, but it's like, do I want another appliance? Like I really don't. I hate scrubbing the shower so much. So that's on my list. I need to clean the kitchen counters, but there's still a lot of stuff, so I think I'm gonna put that for tomorrow. Office shredding, that shouldn't take too much. Why have that on my to-do list is insane, I know that. Mop the floors, that's what I'm gonna do today. I need to do my zone cleaning. What I've been doing since the holidays is pulling as much furniture as I can out from the walls and vacuuming behind it. So the zone I have for today is my foyer, which is pretty small. Really, I just have this 4 cabinet thing from Walmart that I just need to pull out and get all the dust from behind that. So hopefully that's not too much. All right, she's awake. Let me quick mop the floors. All right, the best part about doing this, at least I think. No! So gross. And honestly, it's probably that dirty with or without people with shoes in my house. I have a dog, toddlers, just dust life in general. So I put this outside to dry, and I flip this over on my deck to drain, just so it dries out. It's not putting it back in the closet wet. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. And then I gotta go upstairs and get Tilly, and I'm gonna change Paul's sheets really fast. I mean, it's not super exciting, but this is Paul's room right now, real life. He has way too many clothes in his wardrobe. That's 3T and 4T that I need to go through, have not. Got books all over the place. And this is his bed situation. So I have the crib mattress wedged back there. It's not going anywhere because he headbangs. I've talked about that before. I put a fitted sheet down. It's the same fitted sheet each time. so that he doesn't get upset. He doesn't even know I changed the sheets because it's the exact same one. And he only likes the fitted sheet, not the flat sheet right now, because toddlers are absolutely insane. I have that. That's the bedroom situation for Paul. Tilly's room is basically a storage shed at this point. We need to clean it up, right? You want to sleep in your room? You do? Oh, I'm so glad. This is also the only indoor Christmas decoration we have left. The Christmas tree. I loved having the Christmas tree up there. I missed so much filming during the holidays, but I've wanted to put one there for years. It's probably not coming in very well. It's a pencil Christmas tree, 6 foot, I think, from Target. A funny story, the first one we got, Matt set it all up, fluffed it all out, plugged it in, and it did not work. And this is currently the state of Tilly's room. There's the pack and play mattress. It's just stuff. I did get a curtain rod at Lowe's, I don't know, 2 months ago. This is the only shade I have. It's very thin. So I need to get stuff for this room, girl, right? I think I'm going to put this away. This is the Hello Bello. The box itself is supposed to be the Grinch sled. Very disappointing. It doesn't really hold up very well. Some of their boxes are cooler than others. Right now I'm just storing wipes in her bottom drawer for everyone. And then there was a freebie. You could get 2 free of the Hello Bello gummy vitamins. So I got Immunity. What's that one? Vitamin C, zinc, and elderberry. I am not a fan of gummy vitamins because I gotta watch my sugar. Yeah, 2 grams of sugar per gummy. It's just not something I want to waste my daily sugar intake on. But it's nice to have this when you're sick. Matt definitely likes gummies. And then I got this one for my sister. She likes the gummy vitamins. And this is just the Women's Health. So those both were free around Christmas time. So I snagged those. And then I got a box for Black Friday for Tilly. And they did not have any of these prints. Maybe they just didn't have them in her size. So here it is, January, and I got them. But I don't care. They're cute. Look at these. So this is the Grinch. What do you have? Bananas. That's not holiday. Look at that one. It's like holiday little ornaments. Holiday Christmas trees. Cocoa. And what are those? Gingerbread men. Ah, snow globes. How sweet is that? So I need to put those up there. I have zero desire to do that right now. I don't even know why I did the wipes, to be honest. Well, you know what I do? When I start night shift at night, Matt's downstairs with the kids cleaning up, and I come up here and do a couple things. So I'll do that later. All right, let me take this munchkin downstairs. It's lunchtime now. It's like 1,000 degrees in here. We went outside. Tully was crying the entire time. I think she's just sleep cycle off. They're eating lunch. So grandparents, we came and I bought a bunch of stuff. One of which is I have a whole entire loaf of this potato bread. One time I did make my own sourdough. I just didn't have the patience. So I just bought that. It was a 2-loaf pack at Costco. One of them is completely gone. I have one. I also have this big thing of cheese. And then we got roast beef, ham. The package broke, but this is chicken. I thought Matt was getting turkey, but it's chicken. It's fine. The roast beef, I'm actually going to save because we do Arby's night. It's a chain fast food place in the US that has roast beef sandwiches. You just dip this in beef stock, put it on a bun, done. We had that the other day. I even got the Arby's fries at the grocery store to round out the meal. So I'll probably do that again. But what I want to make really quick while the kids are eating, Paul's running around, is I want to make freezer sandwiches. I haven't done that in a while. Oh, I need mayonnaise. So I'm going to assembly line everything, make as many freezer sandwiches as I can. Hopefully I can use up all this meat. Let's see. I think I can. I think it's doable. So that way it doesn't go to waste. I hate wasting stuff. I'm not a sandwich person. Matt is a sandwich person, but Matt is not a make stuff for lunch person. He's more of a grab and go. So that's why I put it in the freezer so that he can grab it. Even sometimes that is too much effort for him. But that's a conversation for another day. I'm going to make something for me. I had turkey and eggs for breakfast, so I'm not uber hungry. It's only noon, but I don't feel like eating later. I do make my own yogurt. I'm behind, so I bought this at the grocery store. I was supposed to have a Misfit delivered today, but I got an email that it's delayed, and I don't know how much it's going to be delayed. So this is one of my go-to meals. It's very high in protein. I do about a half a cup of yogurt, and I have plain whole milk yogurt. It's organic. I like that kind. Then I put some PB powder in there. You can see I don't have that much left. I got this at Costco. and I keep forgetting to look for it. It is on my Costco list to replace it, but I'm gonna put some PB powder in there and then some chocolate protein powder. It looks very weird. It's super thick, so I thin it out with my organic whole milk, and then I pop like a handful of blueberries in there, mix it all up. It looks really weird. It's very tasty, and it fills me up for a very, very long time. So I'm gonna whip that up really fast and then lay out all the sandwich stuff and try to plow through these sandwiches. Hopefully the kiddos give me like 15 minutes, and then we'll see where we're at. Then we will see where we are at. Okay, so those are done. The freezer sandwiches are done. The cheese, I have some cheddar cheese, Monterey Jack, which I don't really like mild cheddar cheese or Monterey Jack. To me, that would be good mac and cheese, so I might make mac and cheese, we'll see. And then there's some Swiss cheese, which I really don't like raw. I do like it melted. I have a video a while ago where I made the Bisquick. I forget what it is. They have a name for them. It's like all these quick dinners, possibly easy maybe. And they had a chicken cordon bleu, which was chicken, ham, and Swiss cheese. So I think we might make that on the meal plan next week. So I'm gonna call that done. The sandwich bread is in the freezer that used up. The chicken, the ham, and I have the roast beef, which I said we're gonna use for something else. That makes me happy. I would love to start my dinner rolls. They look really wet, so this might be a little bit of an adventure. But the kiddos are yawning and losing their minds, so we are going to finish up lunch and head upstairs for nap time, and hopefully everybody naps for me. So I'm hoping. Okay, not everybody's napping, but they're both upstairs, so I'm trying to be a little bit quiet. First of all, I am so excited to do this again. My Erin Condren planner came today in the mail. I did not do one last year. So I did not do one for 22 at all. 21, I bought one and only did the first couple months. Yeah, I got pregnant. But that's not even why. I don't know why I didn't start doing it, but it's the Erin Condren Life Planner. Sorry, whispering is kind of creepy. But yeah, I got sticker books to set this all up. Matt got me sticker books for Christmas. It has like the month plan out, but what I'm excited about is this is the first time I've bought this type of planner. Can you see that? It's like hourly set up. So I thought this would be good for having like the kids, and like I really use these more of like a journal. I like to track things that I do, which is how my brain works, so that I can really put down like things I want to do, appointments. I think this will work. I've tried all of them. I tried the horizontal one where it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I did that one where it's going this way. And then I did the one that's called vertical where it's like this, but there's no time slots. So this is the first time I'm doing the time slot one, and I think that I'm really gonna like it. So I don't know, I really want to get this set up, but I really want to focus when I get it set up. So I think I'm gonna do this tonight after the kiddos go to bed. I think that's what I'm gonna do this evening, but I was so excited that came. I ordered it from Amazon this year, and then it comes with some free stuff, but I'll look at that later. So I got that. And another one of my Christmas presents that I'm excited to use, I'm going to use right now, is Matt got me a set of cast iron. So I grabbed this 9x13 cast iron. I am going to slather this pan with some coconut oil, and we're going to make sourdough dinner rolls. This is just a recipe I'm playing with. On farmhousemoon.com, she has a great dinner roll recipe. Every time I make it, it's a little dense. So it may just be the limitations of sourdough, I don't know. So I'm trying to make it a fluffy dinner roll. So what I did is I'm making alterations to her recipe, noting them down. So one of the things that I did, and I don't know if it's going to work, so I'm not going to post this recipe yet, upped the hydration of the dough. And I want them, it's 2:30 now, so I want to put them in this cast iron. I'm going to cover it with plastic, unfortunately, because I don't have a top for it. And I'm going to put it in my oven with the light on, and hopefully by dinner time they'll be ready to bake off, and I'll show you what they look like when they come out. Well, they're a little flat. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm sure they will get eaten. I'm gonna rip one open here and put some butter on it. I'm sure it'll be delicious. Okay, so they're screaming hot. I'm not even gonna get butter to stay to them. It is very, very soft. A little gummy because they're very hot and I just ripped into it. So I like the texture there. I just need to make them not as flat. So maybe a smaller vessel and less. Like if I had put them in my big cast